Okay. I'm the quality that it looks like to me on this video is really bad. I'm using my tablet. Um, I have a phone and two tablets, and it's a Samsung. It's an old phone. Well, I mean, when I say old, according to now, every month something new comes out, but it's about 3 years old at least. 2, 3. Anyway, oh, I have the heat on in my apartment, and I'm drinking coffee. I just ate my lunch. But anyway, so I don't have really good stuff. I use T-Mobile, and I like T-Mobile because I've had them for like 8 years, 7, 8 years, and we can just add things to my account and I can pay monthly. And they're right in the mall, 5 minutes from my house, so I can, if I have any problems or need help. So I love that about T-Mobile, and so I have two tablets from T-Mobile. One's what's playing the music over there. You can hear the music in the background. It's right next to my bed. And one is right here in front of my chair that I sit in and I watch Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime and Disney and BET and Stars on it. And I do my TikTok live on it. But I usually do all my videos on my phone, but this is set up. I have it sitting on a like shelf in a box with a so it sits still so I don't have to touch it. And like I said, it's pretty sedentary. It's pretty here. So I'm not sure where this video is going. I imagine my vlog. That's pretty popular for me to just put things into my vlog. Um, I have a YouTube channel for my twin flame, and I have a YouTube channel for my readings, but I only have one video on my readings so far because I got too busy on live to I got too busy being on TikTok live to do my videos, so I have to put my YouTube before my live, because then I won't get I'll lose it. I'll lose, like, after I do some readings, I have to go right to my vlog. I mean, not my vlog, my YouTube channel for readings. But anyway, so this is for my vlog. I just dyed my hair last night. It's really weird. I don't know why my hair turns out really weird. This is the color, but the color all over is like, it's various shades, and so it's fine. That's the best I do my own hair. I cut it too, so I'm not really a perfectionist. My body hurts. My fingers hurt. Um, my neck, my arm. My body is sore a lot. I have to sleep a lot. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia and an autoimmune disease of your thyroid called Hashimoto. And then the change of seasons, it just became fall. So I'm in Maryland, and so the temperatures, it's very moist. It's a very humid state, a lot of moisture, a lot of rain. And that I was told can help hurt my body. If I was in a drier state, drier heat, warmer, um, I probably wouldn't hurt as much as I do. I bit the side of my mouth, got hair on my lip last night really hard. Like I chomped into it. So I don't have my lashes on. I like my lashes, but I like just being natural too. Um, so here I am. I want to talk about, if I can. So I also have sinus issues. My sinuses hurt a lot. And I have a lower back pain. a lot. And my nostrils clog up a lot, so my airflow gets hard. I worked in a place called Penguin Random House about 5 years ago for about 9 months, and there was a black dust. It's a warehouse, it's a book distributor. Um, it's horrible. I used to cry all the time. It's horrible. My feet would hurt because you're on concrete. Um, and they're really hard ass. You got to keep, they treat, it's a horrible place to work. It's a factory, it's a warehouse. And I worked the night shift because I had to find any job really. And I was grateful. It was 5 minutes from my house. And I worked the night shift because I have two kids. I had to work. It paid horrible, and it hurt my feet because you can't really sit down during your shift. You can only sit when you're on break. And you get 3 breaks a night. And you're watched everything you do, and you have to be fast and be productive. And it's lifting books and putting them on a gurney in a bin, and it's very fast paced, and it's on a concrete floor, so my feet used to hurt so bad. And the people there were really nasty. Talk about you, bitter, grouchy, negative people that didn't really. I mean, I met a few people. I met a few really good people, actually, like 2 or 3. Other than that, it was a horrible experience. But it was a night shift. It was 5 minutes from home, and it got me. I started doing Lyft full time after that. Hold on, I need a nail file. I started driving for rideshare, Uber or Lyft, and I started doing Uber. I don't know how I did it, but I used to live with my old roommate, Kevin. That was my first husband, and I was highly motivated to make money because he was a hard ass, and he would embarrass me and humiliate me and shame me if I didn't pay the bills on time. In our marriage, he was like that. He was all about money. When I had my first son, our first child, I didn't want to work. I worked an hour away from home in a law office in the city of Baltimore, and I worked with yellers. My senior partner was Herb Arnold, and he was a big man, big belly, and he used to yell and scream, and everybody used to scatter. It was very stressful. He treated you like garbage. Um, and I worked in that for like 15 years. And so when I got pregnant with my first child, I didn't want to do that anymore. I wanted to be closer to home. I wanted to spend more time with my son. Excuse me. Every time I don't know what the hell is up with me and burping. I either get itchy or burp. And I definitely have, I'm not used to attention. I've been invisible for like 40 years. Well, most all my life. The only attention I ever really got was sexual. Guys always wanted to have sex with me. And grown men. I was a little girl. 10. Probably less than 10 because I remember when I lived in Baltimore. And I moved from Baltimore when I was 10. But grown men used to say I had bedroom eyes. And then my teenage years, it was not like, it's just, so I don't really get scared of attention. But being invisible sucks too. So I'm learning to love myself and to see myself and to be my own advocate, be my own cheerleader, be my own best friend, and take care of myself with Spirit's help, with God's help, with higher power, with the universe, with Source. God, I call Source. My God is love. My God is the God of the Bible. I am. But I'm not religious, so I don't have push religion. Where I live in USA is so religious, it's insane. Everybody is blind, and everybody hates, and everybody judges, and everybody it's very oppressive. So I'm not into religion at all. So, but I'm not into darkness or the energy of manipulation or dark energies. I know about energy, and I'm an energy worker. I love energy. I love law of attraction. It's my life. I love it. But people, I love people too, and I love connecting with people. However, they are so bad. Most people in this country that I've come in with in the U.S., they're so nasty. Either they are all about money, they're so manipulative, they're so cold and hard. And I'm very open, honest, transparent, um, innocent. And I am so glad to be healing so that I can be innocent and be returned to innocent. Being jaded and hard and wounded and cold, that is not a good life. That's why everybody needs to drink alcohol, self medicate, smoke pot, have lots of partners and sex. And that's why everybody has to take a bunch of prescriptions and is sick and has all kinds of cancers and diseases because everybody is cold and hard and judges everybody. So it's not for humans to live that way. We weren't created for that. We were created for love, safety, emotional safety, nurturing, support, unconditional love, value, honor, respect, freedom, affection, like value, like honor. So, anyway, my husband Kevin, my first husband, he was very oppressive. He was very dominating and controlling. And I made a lot of money in our relationship. My day job brought a lot of money into the relationship. So I understand that. But geez, me wanting to be a good mom and spend time with my kids and not live in the stress and 2 hour commute every day, at least 2 hour commute, you know, but he didn't. All he saw was money. So he was like that when I lived with him for 5 years, a year ago, a year and a half ago. He died from COVID a year and a half ago. And I hate that he died. I miss him. But there was a lot of abuse. He was very negative. He would spew his misery on everybody in the house. He really didn't do it to Jesse or Halo. That's Mark. That's my second husband's children, my two youngest. Kevin really left them alone. And I think that everybody, the other kids, maybe resented that. Plus, I'm a far better mother now because I'm more healed. But I love all my kids the same, and I want to be close to all my kids. And when my older kids were little, I got triggered all the time because I was sexually abused by my grandfather as a kid. And it was so suppressed and shoved down. And everybody around me was in denial, like my mom, my grandmother, my dad. I don't know what his deal was with me. And my sister, I don't know. But my family doesn't support my emotional healing from that abuse. They won't even talk about it. So they're not there for me at all in that level. And you can't force people to do that. You can't force people to love you or to treat you any type of way, or you can't control people at all. All you can do is love them and accept them or get away from them. So, but to judge them, to criticize them, to blame them, that's toxic. So, anyway, I'm telling a lot about my life and story. I love to do it. I was going to write books, but doing videos is so much easier for me. I have to keep things easy. I just want to be alive. I just want to live. I want a close relationship with all my kids. But what I was saying, when my three oldest kids were little and I was living with their dad, I really was committed to that relationship and that marriage because that's who I am. I'm a commitment woman. And so I really tried everything I could for years to have a good relationship with their dad. Um, and I wanted to have kids more than anything. My whole life I wanted to be a mom and have kids and have a family. But after I had my kids, and that was fine, as I breastfed my kids. I was a nursing mom. I was a stay-at-home mom because I wanted to not be, I wanted more than a half an hour a day with my kids. And, but when they were toddlers and they would be running around me and like running around like toddlers when and their mom, they kind of like, they love to walk on me and touch me, and they would trigger me so bad I would almost throw them across the room because the abuse that I had to drink alcohol, get drunk to have sex with their dad, and we were married. Like I couldn't have sex in a normal way because I was so abused and traumatized as a kid, and I had smells could trigger me, touch triggered me, and definitely, other things triggered me. But so my kids would touch me as toddlers, and it would trigger me so bad. So I really feel like I didn't bond well with my kids because of the sexual abuse from my childhood. And I miss that. I wish that I could nurture them. I wish that I could be that mom again to them, um, because they deserve that, and I deserve that actually because I've wanted it forever. I've wanted to be a mom. So that wasn't because I was rejecting them or didn't love them or was too busy. It was because they triggered me so bad. And I didn't even know what it was back then. Now I know about triggers. But so anyway, I don't even know if I can still if I could handle it yet because I'm still being triggered and releasing the trauma and supporting myself, and it's a whole thing when you're triggered. I know a lot of people take medication. I don't. I just hold on and release the trauma and get safe. And yesterday I was really triggered to the sexual abuse. And so I know what it felt like. It felt like instantly all the love got sucked out of my universe. And it felt like I was unsafe. And then it felt like I was unsafe for myself. I didn't know what to do. And everybody that I went to, 2, 3 friends of mine, they were not, they did not know how to handle me at all. They were controlling. And that's not what you want to do when somebody's triggered. You got to let them, you got to just sit with them. You got to just love them unconditionally, accept them. That whole energy of control, you got to give people freedom. You got to let people be what they need to be and do what they need to do and just love them and support them and believe in them. That's the most important things you can do. That's all you can do. So today, here I am. It's Monday. It's raining out. It's cold. I just started the heat. I'm eating some walnuts. I had some a tuna fish wrap. I'm doing some Lyft rides. Tonight, I'm going to go on my TikTok live. I'm taking it easy on myself. Um, like I'm tired a lot, but it's this healing. It's the energies. It's doesn't mean that I'm always going to be like this. This tired. I believe in healing. I believe in ascension. I believe in law of attraction. I believe in recompense and reward for my suffering from the universe. I believe the universe is just. And I am going to get a reward for all that I suffered, and I am going to heal. So, I'm going to go. Side of my mouth hurts. I love you guys. I will never give up. I might get confused. I might be in pain. I might get angry. I might cry. I might get discouraged, but I'm not giving up. I'm in here for the long haul. So I love you guys. I appreciate your support so much. You make my life better. Your support means everything. It really does. My life is being changed because I feel like I'm loved. I feel like I'm valuable. I feel like I matter, and I have never really felt that deep inside. So this is the best thing. I'm so glad I started videoing myself years ago. It's hard. I have a lot of shame, so it's hard to be open and transparent, but I'm doing it. And it's changing me. So I just encourage you that you matter, that you're important, that do the things that are inside of you to do, and don't let anything stop you or get in the way. You are beautiful, and you are valuable, and you are perfect as you are. I love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah.